Welcome to Dog Facts and Fun, where every fact hides a story of love. 6 words that make your golden retriever feel loved instantly. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you this? Goldens don't just hear your voice. They feel it. They read the warmth behind your tone, the calm in your breath, the honesty in your pause. Before your hand ever touches their golden fur, they already know what's in your heart. Today, you'll learn how 6 simple words spoken with intention can do something profound. They remind your golden that they are not just your pet. They're family. And before we dive in, here's something I promise. If you love your golden even half as much as they love you, stay till the end. Because one of these 6 words might just change the way your golden looks at you tonight. Take a second to like and subscribe, not for me, but for your golden. Because every time you do, you help grow this quiet space for stories, science, and love. If you're watching this, your golden already chose you. So let's begin. You know that moment when your golden retriever suddenly lifts their head even before you open the treat jar or reach for the leash. That's not coincidence. Goldens are masters of emotional recognition. A 2014 study from Eötvös-Loránd University showed dogs process tone and meaning in separate parts of the brain, just like we do. They may not understand every word, but they understand you. They're emotional mirrors wrapped in golden fur. So today, we'll unlock 6 simple words, and how when spoken with heart, they become a language of love your golden has always known. 1. Come, the whisper that calls their heart. It sounds simple, but to a golden retriever come is more than a command. It's an open door to your warmth. When spoken softly, it becomes an invitation, a sound that tells them you're safe here. Goldens don't react to dominance. They respond to connection. Say, come in the same calm tone each time you offer food affection or play, and it starts to mean something sacred trust. Behaviorists have found that golden retrievers build deep emotional links between your tone and their sense of belonging. When come is paired with patience, never pressure, it turns into a bridge straight to their golden heart. If you've ever whispered, "Come here, buddy," and watched your golden tilt, their head eyes soft, tail wagging gently before walking toward you, you've seen that bridge at work. That's not obedience. That's love responding to love. Try it tonight. No leash, no command. Just breathe, say, "Come softly," and wait. If they take even a single step closer, smile. Let it be enough. Because over time, they won't come for the treat. They'll come for the feeling, the warmth of your voice, the place they know they belong. And that's the quiet magic of this word. When spoken with heart, come doesn't mean obey me. It means you are wanted. 2. Good. You've said it to kids, to friends, and definitely to dogs. But to a golden retriever, good means more than we often realize. The secret isn't in the word itself. It's in the melody, that rising, lilting tone you use when you can't help but smile. Goldens hear that smile. They feel it. A 2019 study from the University of Pisa found that dogs respond not just to words, but to pitch and rhythm, especially when spoken in a warm, affectionate voice. And few breeds read tone as precisely as a golden retriever. That soft good boy whispered in a tired evening voice lands right in their chest. It tells them, all is well. You did right. You make me happy. Over time, good becomes more than praise. It becomes a promise, a quiet rhythm that settles their heart. After playtime, after they come when called, even after they simply lie near your feet, say it. Watch closely, the slow blink, the tail wag that barely stirs the air, the breath that eases out like a sigh. That's your golden saying, "I hear you. I'm home." Used gently and often good becomes what trainers call an anchor word, a sound that tells their nervous system, "You're safe now." Because golden retrievers, more than most dogs, mirror our inner weather. When your voice carries peace, theirs follows. So tonight, say it softly. Not as a reward, but as a thank you. Because to your golden good isn't just a word. It's a feeling they carry long after the moment has passed. 3. Stay. It sounds like control, but to a golden retriever, stay can mean something much deeper, something that builds trust. When spoken with calm patience, it becomes a promise. You're safe where you are. I'm not going anywhere. Goldens don't stay because they fear correction. They stay because they believe in you. Their world revolves around your consistency, your tone, your stillness, the quiet assurance in your eyes. When you teach stay with warmth instead of command, it transforms from a test of obedience into a bond of faith. Behavioral studies show that golden retrievers respond strongest to emotional steadiness. They read your breathing, your posture, even the pause before your next word. So when you kneel down, look into their eyes and say, "Stay softly. You're not training behavior, you're teaching trust." Try it sometime when the world feels noisy. Place your hand gently in the air. Say, "Stay," with the same tone you'd use to comfort a child. Watch their body relax. The tail stops wagging. The eyes soften, the chest rises in sync with yours. That's connection. That's peace. Over time, stay becomes more than a cue. It becomes an emotional anchor. It tells your golden, "You don't have to follow me to feel close. I'm still here. We're still connected." Because to them, stay doesn't mean wait for me. It means trust me. I'll always come back. 4. Thank you. It's not a word most people use with their dogs, but to a golden retriever, thank you carries a meaning far beyond manners. When spoken softly, it becomes recognition, a signal that says, "I see you. I appreciate you." Goldens live for that moment. They don't crave perfection. They crave purpose. And when they sense that their actions make you happy, even something as small as sitting quietly beside you, they glow. You might not realize it, but your golden notices everything. The way your shoulders drop when they rest their head on your knee. The smile you give when they bring a slipper without chewing it. The sigh of relief when they wait at the door instead of barking. In their heart, every one of those reactions becomes a story of belonging. A 2021 behavioral study from the University of Helsinki found that golden retrievers are among the most emotionally attuned breeds. They read micro-expressions, track vocal warmth, and mirror their owner's mood with uncanny precision. That's why "thank you," said sincerely, becomes a reward stronger than any treat. It's not the meaning of the words, it's the vibration of gratitude they feel through your tone. Try it sometime. When your golden sits patiently as you tie your shoes or brings you a toy when you're sad, look them in the eyes and whisper, "Thank you." Watch what happens. The ears soften. The tail waves once slow and steady. They lean in just enough to touch your leg, not seeking praise, but sharing calm. In that moment, you've told them something they deeply understand. You matter to me. Over time, "thank you" becomes a language of mutual respect. It reminds your golden that their love has value, that their gentle nature is seen and cherished. Because to them, every small act of care, waiting, watching, comforting, is their way of saying, "Thank you to you too." So tonight, when they curl up beside you after a long day, run your fingers through that soft golden fur and whisper it once more. "Thank you. You'll see it in their eyes, the quiet joy of a soul that finally feels understood. 5. Love. It's one of the most powerful words we know. And for a golden retriever, it's not just a sound. It's a feeling that lives in every breath you share. When you say love in that soft, stretched-out tone, your golden doesn't analyze the word. They absorb it. They hear it in your heartbeat, in the rise and fall of your voice, in the warmth that fills the space between you. Science shows that dogs process emotional speech in much the same way we do. A 2022 study from the University of Paris, Nanterre, found that dogs, especially emotionally intelligent breeds like golden retrievers, respond most deeply to affectionate rhythm and gentle pitch. It's not about vocabulary, it's about vibration. So, when you sit beside your golden, let your hand rest on their chest and say, "Love," something subtle happens. Their breathing slows, their muscles soften, their eyes meet yours not as a command, but as connection. In that silence, they understand something words can't explain. Try it tonight. When the house is quiet and your golden sighs before drifting to sleep, whisper love in a voice barely louder than a thought. You might see it, that slow blink, the tiny tail wag that doesn't need excitement, just acknowledgement. That's how golden retrievers say it back. Not with noise, but with presence. Over time, the word love becomes an invisible thread, one that ties your hearts together through routine and memory. You can say it after a walk when they rest their head on your knee. You can say it when you're tired, and they look up as if to ask, "Are you okay?" And somehow, no matter how often you speak it, they always hear it as new. Because golden retrievers don't need grand gestures. They remember your tone, your patience, your stillness. And the quieter you say love, the stronger it echoes inside them. So tonight, say it softly. Let the word hang in the air for just a moment. Your golden may not understand the letters, but they will always remember the way it made them feel. 6. Their name. It might be the most important word of all. Not because your golden retriever understands it like a human would, but because it's the one sound that has followed them through every moment of love they've ever known. From the first day you brought them home, trembling, curious golden fur catching the light, every meal, every walk, every gentle pat began with that sound. Their name became more than identity. It became memory. And science agrees. In 2019, researchers at the University of Tokyo found that dogs recognize their own names, even when spoken by strangers, and respond differently compared to words of similar rhythm. But golden retrievers go further. They don't just recognize their name, they feel what it carries. They associate it with your laughter, the tone you use, when you wake up, the softness in your voice, when you whisper it before bed. Say it kindly, buddy. Sunny, Daisy. Watch their reaction. The head tilts, the tail sweeps the floor, once the eyes meet yours with quiet devotion. That's not obedience. That's recognition of you, of the world you've built together. But here's something most people miss. If their name is only used in correction, no Max, stop it, Luna. It starts to lose its warmth. The melody changes. The trust cools. Golden retrievers don't forget the meaning of their name. They remember how it felt to hear it. So try this. Say their name once. Wait. Then again, a little softer, as if it's a secret between the two of you. You'll see their expression change. The ears lower slightly. The eyes relax. Their body leans just an inch closer. That's the word homemade sound. Because to a golden retriever, their name isn't just a label. It's the echo of every good boy, every come here, every I love you. It's the sound that tells them, you're mine, and I'm yours. And when you say it with kindness, they don't just hear it. They feel it in the same place they've always carried you, right in the middle of their golden heart. Let's take a moment to remember the 6 words. Come, good, stay, thank you, love, name. Each one is simple, but when spoken with the heart, they become a language all their own. A language that every golden retriever understands, because Goldens don't listen with their ears, they listen with their souls. They read the calm in your breath, the smile hidden in your tone, the warmth that lives behind every word. And when those words are spoken with love, they don't just hear them. They carry them in every tail wag, every sigh, every soft glance that says, I know you. You don't need perfect training or fancy cues, just honesty in your voice, gentleness in your hands, and presence in your heart. Because to a golden retriever, love isn't something you prove. It's something you speak quietly, consistently, every day. So tonight, say their name a little softer. Whisper love when they curl up beside you. Say thank you for the joy they bring just by being here. And if one of these words made your Golden's eyes light up, tell me in the comments. I read every story, and your story might help another dog feel a little more understood, and another human learn how to speak the language of love, the language every golden retriever has been waiting to hear. Take a moment to like and subscribe, not for me, but for your dog. Because every time you do, you help this small corner of the world grow a space where science meets the softness of a heartbeat, and where every good boy means you are loved.